something about this intro. Anyway, guys, what is up? It's Theonlyflo here, back with another video. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and show the end of the last match because a lot of people believe that I go positive like 10 out of 10 times. That is not the case. I'm a human being just like everybody else. I am not a god. I do not run positive non-stop. I'm a good player, but I do not call myself a professional player. Don't believe me? Today is, you know, these words should be illegal Call of Duty because I'm in day 6 of Black Ops. And a little late to the game. I made it to like level 35. Because I've been so busy because I don't have another life outside of video games I like to play. Guys, look at this. Look at this party crasher. It has rangefinder on it. Anyway, look at my KD, it's negative. If you want to see a lot of negative KDs and you want to see me get annihilated, let me know and I'll upload some Black Ops videos. And you will just see how fast I get dropped. I get dropped non-stop in that game. I don't know what's going on. Because back in the day, I was around when the original Modern Warfare released. And Modern Warfare 2, and I was what was I, 18? I think I was 18 years old when Modern Warfare 1 released. So, like, I was one of the first people that actually got to enjoy some really good, smooth multiplayer. I'm talking about really smooth, to where the servers are actually doing their job and stuff. This is kind of crazy. This is years later on a company that's made a lot more money since Modern Warfare 1. The servers are somehow not stable. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Just letting you guys know today is day 6. And I will be stepping into Black Ops later. So you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm running around. If you guys want to find me on PlayStation, there it is. There's my thing. There's my tag. Whatever. Just message me. I'll join on you. And you can make fun of me as I keep dying all around you. Now, I have gotten better. Just like any game or anything that you do, if you do the same thing over and over and over and over again, yes, you will become faster, yes, you will become better, because that's just like real life, just like a job, right? You can go into a job just all out boss status, knowing everything, able to run everybody, unless you just come from like another place that's similar, or you're just like heavily trained in that field. But even then, it's just it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy how real life works, right? We got employees that know their job better than actual bosses. It's pretty sad. But then we got some people that can't even be touched because they went to some sort of like program where they were trained for like 9 to 10 months, 12 months at a time. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. I know some of you out there went to a trade school, and when you got to your company, you walking over people had like 10, 15, even 20 years of experience, and that is good. That is good. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are doing some big things up there and giving the customers what they need. It's all about giving the customers what they need, right? It's not about you. It's all about the customers, making them happy. And if you're a professional, you know what you're doing, and they want something from you, and you're able to provide it, that is good. That is what I'm talking about. That is amazing. I'm not talking like McDonald's or anything where you like order cheeseburger and give them a cheeseburger. I'm talking about something crazy like, hey, these guys need dedicated servers. And they need to be provided with dedicated servers. I think, guys, I think they're probably going to get dedicated servers when Destiny 2 comes out. That's what I'm feeling, because I don't really feel like, I feel like they are just going to spend a little bit more money. I mean, we know about, the next upcoming DLC/event. We don't even know what it is, but it's coming up, and it's getting ready to be talked about. So, but I mean, like a lot of major content, I don't feel like they're putting a lot of money, a lot of work into it, because I do feel like they are preparing for, Destiny 2, and I do feel like they are actually going to, that might be Destiny's game changer, to have a full, what do you call it, a full current gen game. Yes, this is the current gen now. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are current gen. That's what they are. They have got their time. They have been out for a while. They have got their time. They have now stepped to the podium and be like, this is it. We're the current. And if you guys have been reading about Sony lately, they've just been talking about like, we've always had plans for the PlayStation 5 and 6, and somewhere between now and like next year, I guess, they're actually going to be coming out and giving us just a tiny bit on the specs. But most of us can pretty much already know how the specs are going to look like, since it's got to be got to be a lot of PC parts, right? It's got to be graphic cards, it's got to be processors, it's got to be RAM, it's got to be this, it's got to be that, it's got to be fast. It's got to be a lot better than what we have now, especially with the way technology is moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, technology going fast, and we're seeing it with phones. You know, just like what's going on this year? Apple is taking away the headphone jack and saying the lightning cable is all you need, and wireless is all you need. So that's another leap in the right direction. It might be in the right direction. I'm not gonna say it is. I do like wireless. You know, I do like I like wireless. You know, I've been on this planet for like, like almost 3 decades of my life. So I've got to see both. I've got to see a huge transition from one technology to another technology, from Nokia's being able to be ran over to cell phones that they just drop, they're broken, their glass is broken, and some of them don't even work no more. It's pretty crazy what I've seen. But we might be seeing the same thing. You know, just leaps. I mean, this game right here, this is a cross-gen game. We know that, and we can see it by the technology used. You know, they did that for money. They did it to make money, because this game, I think a lot of people know that I played the beta on PlayStation 3. I played the beta on PlayStation 3 because PlayStation 4 was just coming around. Of course, they knew it. There's still a lot of people transition, but at this point, you know, like 9 out of 10 players they either have an Xbox One or they have PlayStation 4. And of course, some people like to sit back and not stress and just go sit back and play Nintendo and play some Mario. I do. I'm not gonna hate on Mario. Mario's a good guy. He's consistent. I know what he's gonna do. I like it. It's nice. Sit back, and every now and then he throws me a few curveballs, and I gotta figure out what he's doing. It's nice. It's really nice that he would do that. He stays consistent every single year. Getting kind of old, but at least he's consistent about it. So, who knows? I mean, maybe you guys have heard something different. Let me know. Just saying. I mean, I do a lot of reading, but if you guys do have anything about what the graphics would look like, let me know about that. I'm always curious about graphics, because now that I'm seeing like, I just saw Tomb Raider. Finally sat down and got to play it. The exclusive for Xbox One. I was like, holy cow, this is amazing. Seeing Uncharted 4 for the PlayStation 4, that game looks amazing. And then now seeing, what was the game I picked up? It was a space game. A friend had the game PC, and I got to play it. And that just completely looks way better than Xbox One, PS4. But of course, that's PC on really high specs. That game looked phenomenal. And then after playing that, I came back to Destiny, and I was like, yeah, it's time. So, anyway, I try to vision what the game would look like when it comes out, or when the next game comes out, but maybe it will be a failure, maybe it won't. Right now, the reputation of this game is kind of messed up. The reputation is very, very messed up. But that's just the way it is, right? It's just the way it is. And a lot of us can think that we can do the jobs better. I'm not a coder, so I don't know if I can do the job better. Make the game better, because I'm not a coder. I didn't go to school to be a coder. That's not my job. I'm like, it's not what I do. But there are things that if I could give a coder or a developer or anybody, be like, hey guys, listen, there's some easy fixes in the game, like floating bodies and Crucible, and weird glitches and PvE. There's just really easy stuff. I'm pretty sure you guys can take care of it. You guys seem like a very competent team. I would bring it to their attention, and it wouldn't be taking 4 or 5 months to get fixed. I mean, we saw what happened when money's involved with SRL. People were cheating the logbook. Yeah, that was no time to get fixed. They were just like, oh, we're losing money. Hurry up, 24 hours. And then, of course, when it gets down to something as easy as a floating body in Crucible, we'll get to it. Don't even worry about it. We'll get to it. There's no money involved right now, so we're not sweating it. We'll get to it. So anyway, guys, here's the end of the match. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button for me. Give me some links. I like to read, guys. Give me some links and videos so I can watch, so I can read, watch some videos. And I will see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.